Good evening, everyone. My name is Jason Jackson. I'm the owner of Perfect 10 Media. Let me ask you a question real quick. How many of you have ever been on a bad website? How'd that make you feel? Did it make you feel like, man, I don't want to buy from these people, or this thing looks ugly, it's got like a Comic Sans font, the images are all over the place? How many of you even have a bad website? Be honest. It happens. It happens to everyone. Well, let me tell you how I can help you out with that. Perfect 10 Media is my brainchild. I was a computer science major here at Morehouse College in Atlanta. Started out making websites in my dorm room for fraternities on campus. From there, I went on to become the first dedicated website employee for the city of Marietta. So I was working on their city site and some of their related sites. And I've since then had a 17-year career as a web developer. So in that time, I've built sites for anybody from sites and web applications for anybody from Coca-Cola to the AJC, Home Depot, Kroger, the NBA, CNN, all those types of organizations. And also in that time, I've been kind of tabbed as being the web guy by my friends and my family. So if anyone comes across somebody and says, hey, I need a website, I got this guy, or call Jason, he can help you out. Literally just came across something like that a little bit earlier this afternoon. So with that in mind, back around 2009, I officially incorporated Perfect 10 Media, which was a name I'd been going under for a while. And in that time, I've worked almost specifically with small businesses, schools, community organizations, churches, and things like that. And it's been a really gratifying process working with small business owners in particular. Because I can kind of empathize with them to some extent, kind of starting out from scratch. And through that time, I've kind of come to understand what their pain points are, what their issues are, and been able to kind of work and address those directly. To be honest, I kind of joined, one of the things I wanted to get out of Start Me was to actually drum up some more business. And I already worked with one of my cohort mates here in Eastlake, and I'm also working with a couple others in Southside and also in Clarkston. So it's been a great experience, and I'm looking to expand my offerings. Primarily, what I do is build new websites or redesign websites that already exist. But I'm also going to be doing some consulting on the side. If you just need some touch-ups to your website, if I can do that as well. And I'm also going to launch a monthly maintenance plan. My ask is for $5,000 to augment my staff. Right now, I'm really more of a one-man gang. I do at times take on or work with additional resources in the form of maybe a graphic designer or maybe some additional programming help, but I want to kind of broaden that a little bit. So right now I'm looking at initially I was looking at doing an additional 4 sites this year. And I want to double that to 8. My profitability off doing 4 sites, if I'm doing all the coding myself, is only around 25%. If I bring in some additional resources, I'm looking at bumping that up to 37% because the resources I'm looking at are some of them offshore, and it would come in at a lot less than what I've been charging people. And with that additional influx of cash, I'd also be able to kind of get out and sell my services to more people and do some more marketing. I've been getting by, so to speak, with a lot of word of mouth marketing and attending conferences and things like that. And I kind of want to double those efforts and get out there and hopefully drum up more business. So there it is in a nutshell. I'm Perfect 10 Media. Looking to perfect your website. Thank you.